Power down.
One of the fast boats circling Integrity right now.
Okay, stand by. Yeah, we'll confirm here in a second.
They were able to get
the crew
there
on board Integrity coordinating with the flight control team in Houston here in Mission Control on the timing of the power down of the vehicle, which will be the precursor to the recovery teams approaching the spacecraft. There are no issues with Integrity. We've had a bit of broken capability in establishing a SARSAT or satellite phone communications capability between the crew on board Integrity and the recovery team. That will get sorted out here shortly.
Yeah, blame it on the satellite.
There's plenty of cooling
because everything else was picture perfect here. So if you're wondering how these dive teams are able to get here so quickly, it's because the USS Murphy
Satellite maintenance, we
just about a mile and a half from the splashdown point. Will Reeve standing by in Southern California, and well, I'm not sure if you heard the sonic boom, but
boats never
see in the ocean there. This is
direct
there's a lot of folks out here at the beach who were hoping to hear the sonic boom. They kept coming by asking us if they were going to see the splashdown or hear it, and unfortunately, no dice. But everybody knows that out there, the crew safely splashed down and that the rest of the protocols are happening as they should be. Every precaution being taken, every item on the checklist being taken care of, and a sense of excitement here in San Diego. This feels like these astronauts who went further than anyone has ever traveled before in the history of mankind, they returned here to Southern California. People are pretty excited about that here, even if they didn't hear the sonic boom. We were looking forward to that. Maybe next mission.
Maybe the next mission. There are going to be a couple more Artemis missions now that this one has been successful. You can see the teams in the water there. Just off the coast of San Diego. And as Will was saying, there's a lot of pride there in San Diego that they've been part of this history. Recovery teams are going to secure some lines here. They're waiting for the power down before they can get any closer to the capsule. Delayed, NASA says, because of some issues with the satellite communication.
Called the front porch. That will be the port of call for the crew as they're being extracted one by one from the vehicle.
You heard him mention the front porch that I had mentioned earlier. That's the inflatable, nicknamed front porch because they'll step out onto their porch. They've earned that moment.
Integrity Houston for sat phone. We are going to attempt to call you.
Good idea, standing by. And Jackie, yes, we are pushing the push to talk, the two buttons on the left side of the radio below the up-down arrows. We are utilizing them. I'm rebooting the radio to see if we get good comms.
Okay, we copy all, and just to confirm, you are seeing that your touchdown plus 3030 for power, correct?
America.
Well,
That's the affirmative.
You don't joke.
NASA astronauts, they're just like us, rebooting the satellite phone to try to regain communication here before they can power down. And that's the moment when the divers can really move in.
Right. The power cycle that you do at home when your Wi-Fi isn't working, it's the same sort of thing that, to have come this far and everything work well, and this is the thing that is delaying them getting out of the capsule is almost comical. But I remember in the Apollo days, it was the same. Once the splashdown, any number of things could still go wrong. So, like I said, the families aren't going to breathe until they're out of the capsule and on the ship.
Which will happen soon.
The large inflatable raft.
The inflatable raft.
The front porch.
The front porch is talking about.
Will be where the astronauts are extracted from, so that they can have a few minutes to get their land legs back before they're hoisted aboard the Navy helicopters for the flight back to the deck of the USS John P. Murphy.